Good morning, everybody. I am Babu, an advocate practicing at High Court for the state of Telangana at Hyderabad. I have studied the Constitution intently for about 5 years with a view to find out why there is political instability, political uncertainty, political immorality in the country. And India remained developing for the last 75 years. There have been conflicts of caste, community, creed, region, religion, cross-border terrorism, and internal disturbances by way of extremism. I wondered how all these things could take place in a country which we call the largest democracy in the world. We also boast of having the largest written constitution in the world. While reading the constitution intently, and while writing two books, namely Indian Politics versus Indian Constitution in English and Bharata Prajal Magu Memu in Telugu, I found that whatever is happening in India is not in accordance with what is stated in the Constitution, rather it is diametrically opposed to what has been stated in it. And that is the root cause of all these serious illnesses we are facing today. Otherwise, having been the largest populated country in the world, having the highest number of youth and working force, law-abiding citizens, and natural resources in abundance, and opportunities of tourism, the country is still remained developing for the last 75 years. Whereas the countries around India, without any natural resources, being almost the size of a city in India, and some of the countries being about the size of a state in India, are well developed. The people are enjoying their lives. Here, a crore of people must have committed suicide due to financial reasons since the date of independence till day. Even the episode of independence, we made a mess of it. We created mayhem. About 10 lakhs people were butchered during the partition of India and Pakistan, which was unnecessary. It happened only due to lack of forethought among the leaders of the Pakistan and India. If we go on finding fault with these issues or enlisting the failures of India since independence, I think we will not move anywhere. We will end up with confusion. Today, I would like to bring to your notice a very small but a very important and a testimony of knowledge and craftsmanship of the fathers of Indian Constitution. In our previous video, we studied about the Union Council of Ministers, which contained from Article 74 to Article 78. Today, let us discuss Article 79, which states that there shall be a parliament for India which consists of a president and both houses of the parliament, namely Council of States and House of the People. I would like to draw your attention to the use of the coordinating conjunction, namely and, in this article. Parliament constitutes the President of India and the both houses of Parliament. By saying and both houses of Parliament, we should understand that the Constitution has given utmost importance to the President of India because it named the President of India first. He does not come at the end. And again, in saying both houses of the Parliament, namely the Council of States and the House of the People, here also you can understand the Council of States is mentioned first and the House of the People is mentioned next. Sure, the Council of States is superior to the House of the People in the sense The members of the Council of States are elected by members of legislative assemblies who are more informed, more educated, and more politically enlightened. Whereas the members of the House of the People are elected by voters who are more than 18 years of age. That means there is a difference between class of voters for the Council of States and for House of the People. And again, the minimum age limit prescribed for being member of legislative assemblies or House of the People is 25, whereas the minimum age limit for being a member of the State Council or a Council of States of the Union is 30 years. We know, of course, the minimum age limit for president and governors is 35. You must ponder over for a while why this higher age is prescribed for the members of the Council of States and still higher age for the post of president and the governors. Naturally, wisdom, knowledge, experience, etc. come by age. That is what minimum is expected from the age. One may question how the President of India can be superior or higher to both houses of the Parliament. They can impeach him, but that concept is not knowledgeable. Even both houses of the Parliament, with 2/3 majority separately or even with 100% majority, cannot impeach a president as long as he did not violate the Constitution. If he behaves in accordance with the Constitution, Parliament cannot impeach him under Article 61. Again, there are certain articles which gives the discretionary power to the President over the Parliament and the state legislatures. For example, you can refer to Article 364. It says that irrespective of what is contained in the Constitution, the President of India shall have control over the major airports and seaports, notwithstanding anything contained in the Constitution, because sometimes he may require to use them in case of external aggression. And again, during Article 352 or 356, or while appointing judges under Article 124, Clause 2, it is the opinion of the President which is paramount. Thus, we can safely conclude that the President of India is superior to the Parliament because he is not elected by the Parliament alone. Parliament cannot impeach him unless he violated the Constitution, and he was not elected by the Parliament alone. He was elected by the Parliament and all the assemblies in India. Now let us also consider the condition that the President of India shall not be a member of any of the legislatures. Even if he is an elected member of any of the state or central legislatures, he has to resign to that post before taking oath of office as President of India. This means that President of India is not a member of the Parliament, but he is part of it. This is the beauty of concepts explained by the constitutional framers, which Indians have failed to understand. He is not elected or nominated member of the Parliament, but he shall be part of it. We know if he is a member, he has to attend to the Parliament. If he absents himself for 6 months, he will become liable to be impeached. And we know what happens in the Parliament. During the discussions and debates, I found, to my utter surprise and shame, that members raise slogans, they dash up to the podium They throw the papers on the face of the speaker. Some members break the mics and throw at each other. They call each other names. They tear off the bills in the parliament. In one word, there will be a pandemonium in the parliament. President of India is not such an authority to sit in the parliament and witness all this nonsense, all this pandemonium. He will not be part of it. Somebody may call him names, insult him. His office is different, his security is different, his functions are different. He cannot sit in parliament. He has to be vigilant in guarding the frontiers of the country, in containing internal disturbances, in administering the country through his subordinates and the executive in public service, namely government employees. We have already learned in previous videos that President of India is the executive power of the Union and he is Supreme Commander of Armed Forces. He appoints everybody in India. He can remove most of them at his pleasure. But he can remove the constitutional authorities only after a resolution passed in both houses of the parliament. Even then, his signature is necessary to remove any person in India. We have also learnt in terms of Article 75, the union ministers are answerable to the parliament. So the union ministers represent the President of India and the President himself need not come to the parliament except for addressing both houses of the parliament, and he has power, of course, to summon the both houses of the parliament and address them. He has to address the parliament first session, the last session, or sometimes he may call both houses of the parliament and make a special address. These are his powers. Despite the constitution having entrusted all these powers to the President of India, Indian leaders have made fun of him. He is the highest elected executive in India by all the MLAs and both houses of the parliament. And the entire constitution is about his powers, duties, discretions and responsibilities. In spite of that, the first President of India, without interfering with the politics or the administration, and he signed and stamped whatever papers sent to him and acquired the title President is a rubber stamp, which is misfortune of people of this country. Instead of entrusting the responsibility of running this country to the President, a palatial building was allotted to him, and differently attired gods were arranged to give God of honor, and 3 times the trumpets will be blown. And when he wants to come to the parliament to address, a 7 horse-drawn cart is arranged for him. These are all funny things. These are the amenities provided to the king or queen or prince of England, who is hereditary. But Indian president is not a hereditary man. He is the highest elected executive in India. Not only the highest, he is the only elected executive in India in terms of Article 324. Election Commission of India was entrusted with only 2 elections, the general elections and the President of India. Let us hope in future, through these videos, through your effort in spreading this message, India will correct itself and start moving in the right direction in accordance with the Constitution, whereby I expect to bring about a change in social, political, economic order in India for the welfare of the people. Thank you. Thank you for watching my video. I request you to please subscribe, share and comment on my videos. I will be glad to reply to your worthy queries. Thank you.